Hey guys, welcome back to the channel here today. This is Demon of Empire speaking, and with this video I wanted to do something a little bit different. Okay, so I'm calling this the Demon Log, and I wanted to use this new series of videos to kind of reflect on my past playthroughs and my time here on YouTube so far. Now, with this particular one, I wanted to talk about how I've been kind of having trouble pacing myself with content creation and whatnot and streaming. And I noticed that with my first two playthroughs, I kind of had a hard time pacing myself with those because I felt like when I first started out this channel, I was doing like 2 to 3 streams per day is like insane when you really think about it. And like each specific video that I've been putting out has been like somewhere between most of the time between 1 and 2 hours long. And to an extent that's still the case because with my The Walking Dead content and Life is Strange has been like somewhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours, maybe even longer, depending on the episode. And a lot of this ties into my main point, which is trying to find ways of pacing myself a little bit better in terms of streaming. Now, with my first two playthroughs, Mass Effect and Infamous, I had trouble pacing myself there. And one of the issues that I noticed was that I had a really hard time getting through those, and the main reason was because I didn't do many of the side stuff on those videos. Like, I feel like I probably would have had a much easier time getting through this playthroughs if I had done more of the side stuff. With Infamous, it was the mobile command centers and the district showdown stuff, which I really didn't do much of during those playthroughs. During that particular playthrough. And with Mass Effect Andromeda, I didn't do any of the vaults until much later in the playthrough. I did do some of this other side stuff early on and continued to do so, but apparently as I went along and got towards the end of that playthrough, I realized that wasn't going to be enough. And like, I feel like I probably would have had a much easier time getting through the playthrough itself if I had done those on recording, you know? But of course, by the time I got to the end of that playthrough, I hadn't done any of that stuff, so. And this kind of ties into my main point of trying to pace myself better with this kind of stuff, because the idea that I would try to rush myself through these playthroughs isn't exactly something that would be ideal for me as a content creator, because first off, just trying to put stuff out there at a rapid pace is really stressful for me personally. And second of all, I'm worried that if I put too much content out there, that people would get tired of me. And I think that's something that other content creators have to deal with, because if they don't kind of pace themselves a certain way, then they get overstressed out about it, and that's something that I need to consider as well at this point. And this is to kind of give you a perspective of where I'm at in terms of streaming and so forth, trying to figure things out on YouTube. And that's pretty much what I wanted to say. And in the future, I hope to continue to put out good content as best as possible. I had just gotten done with my Infamous playthrough and my Mass Effect playthroughs, so those are out of the way. So I don't need to stress about those anymore. And tomorrow, I plan on finishing off Life is Strange Episode 5 and continue with Walking Dead Collection with Season 1 Episode 5 and continue from there. I'm also working on Detroit as well, so that's another thing that I need to consider for the time being. And I need to in the future, I hope to kind of pace myself a little bit better and to not rush myself through all of it as much. And that's something that I need, that pretty much all content creators have to deal with. There are other issues that the content creators have to deal with, but that's something that I'll have to think about for my next video possibly. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.